Hey guys, good morning. Welcome back to Oh My Trucking Life. I think I'm on episode 163, forgive me if I'm wrong. Just got back in work from a long weekend and a fantastic weekend away. We went over to Truckfest in Peterborough, if you didn't already know. There's a link to the video I made in the bottom of the description. So, yes, it's 4:45 in the morning now. We're just about to set off to go over to the house factory. Our trailer should be loaded, so we just got to get it strapped up and then we're running down to Bracknell with. Right, so we hooked up the trailer now, on our way over to Birmingham. Unfortunately my back is still a bit tender right at the base. The pain seems to have moved across now, and it's not quite as bad as it was. It has got slightly better, but not to worry, we're going to keep plodding on. So tell me how your weekend went, guys. It'll be interesting to see what you all got up to. I got a lot of shout outs to some new subscribers that we gained over the weekend. Fantastic. We're getting close to 400 subscribers now, guys. It's unbelievable. Right, we're just leaving now. Fairly decent turnaround. A couple of minutes extra because we had to put our trailer. Once we picked up ours, we had to move ours back over again. It was a bit tight today. There's a lot of full trailers ready for everyone to take out with them. So we're going to be jumping down the 42, down the 40, right down the bottom to the 404, and then across into Reading and eventually Bracknell. We got a pretty big, decent load on. I was a bit hampered when strapping it because there's a big piece of 4x4 running along the side of two of the stacks. So I've had to tuck a couple of straps behind it and have some over the outside of it, obviously. So ideally you don't really want that there, so you can get a better grip down onto the packs, but never mind, it's all good. We'll stop somewhere along the way, as we always do. Make sure everything's tight and secure still. But let's hope the traffic's kind to us this morning. There's no urgency with it because we've got to deliver right next to a school. So there's a note to say not to be there too early. We can't actually get there till after 9:30. So if we do have a decent run down, then we might have to park up. So I'm going to have me, when I stop and check the straps, I'm going to have me 15 minutes then, just to put a bit of a time, just to add a bit of time onto the trip, like. So yes, it's a lovely crisp morning. It's quite warm actually, 9 degrees. Well guys, unfortunately we are not going to make the Oxford mess in time. So we're just hitting the A34 junction 9 of the M40. Covered it a few times in the channel and not really had an issue with it until today. Looks like we got about a 10-minute delay trying to get through it. There's no real problem with the junction itself. The only issue is everyone doesn't do it as they should, and everyone just decides that they want to cut across at the last minute because everyone knows the junction. Everyone who does know it will just abuse the system, get right to the end and pull in last. When in theory, everyone over our side of the road should really just have a clear passage, but it's not like it nowadays. It's just volume of traffic and the rush hour as well, so not a lot we can do. Got a wide load making his way down. but still people are trying to get up. There's one car right up the inside of him. You just got to give him space in case he needs to move back out. Can't go anywhere, so just stick here. Alright, well, we're through the A34 mess now. We're coming up to Oxford services. We're going to drop in here. Have a quick 15 minutes. And then check our straps and get going. I wanted to get the other side of the A34. Maybe I would have been better off waiting at the Cherwell Valley, and then the traffic would have eased in the next 15 minutes perhaps, but you never know. Anything could happen, so we've come here instead. Simple as. Right guys, break's over. Let's just check these out. They haven't budged at all. Huh, that one hasn't anyway. I'll pan out in a minute and show you the full load. Pretty big one, but they didn't put the fire. It's fire retardant that goes in between the floors, and they normally pinch them between the stacks, but not quite done it today. Oh. We've ended up with one on the back with the chipboard. Oh dear. So I hope you've had a good day. Mine's going pretty well. I didn't already mention it, the delivery is near to a school. So I was initially told to be there for 8:30, but there's a special instruction that we can't really deliver between 8:30 and 9:30. So the way it's going, we're going to get there around about 9:30 anyway, so that should be good. Not get held up in all the school traffic. This is the beam I was telling you about. 6 meters, is it roughly? About 6 meters along the side, so I've had to strap it along with the stacks. But a couple of them I've threaded between them to get a better bite on the packs itself. That might be a problem later on. I'll strap that one before I pick the trailer up. So, looking good. Ah, Cinderella, I've got to get you washed this week. Seeing all them trucks at the weekends inspired me to get her ready. I'd like to get her in a show later on in the year, but no promises. That's what we've got on, and let's get cracking on. Farewell Oxford services. Right guys, we are empty, and after a bit of a tight squeeze getting out the back gate, we are heading out of there empty now. We got to just head straight back up to the house factory, back up in Birmingham. And it's a glorious day. So once we're at the housing estate, it's just up the main road, back up onto the 404, and then it's plain sailing then up the M40. According to Google, we got no issues. So it's straight up to the house factory, pick up some more, and then find out where we'll be headed. We'll either run back to the yard with it to go tomorrow, or we'll turn and burn down the road tonight and have a night out. So Place bets now! We're coming up to the A429. I thought I'd share with you this double act of wide loads we're just about to overtake.
You couldn't be more wrong, CJ.
So we saw one earlier on, and now we got two to contest with. I haven't quite saw them properly yet, but it looked like two diggers.
Nope.
Huge diggers, by the way.
Nope.
And there's two going up the other way. They're not as wide as these guys, though.
Oh, give up. Give up.
I just caught a glimpse. It might just be the buckets from them, actually.
You're digging a
Or
hole?
I might be totally wrong. We'll see. Yeah, I'm totally wrong. I couldn't be any more wrong if I tried, guys. It's actually a super long beam. It looks like an overhead crane. I remember when I was a youngster, me and my dad, when he used to work for this company, I had the pleasure of escorting him, well, sitting with him I should say, and helping him out as he delivered some of this. Roughly the same size I believe it was. I'll try and share the picture if I can grab it. I think I've got a picture of it on my phone. If I remember, I'll include it in today's video at the end. But yeah, it looks like two overhead cranes or booms from a crane or something like that. Looks like they're fully extended as well. Pretty amazing. Unfortunately, we're not covered in the wood from earlier, else it would have been quite a bit more squeaky bum moment as we passed them, but never mind. Nice and easy. So we're at Warwick Junction 15. Not far to go now. Picking up the M42 shortly. Yeah.
Managed to find it for you guys. That's my dad's office. Note the JC on the front.
Hello guys. We are at the house factory now, just waiting on our colleague to be loaded, and then we're going to be loaded next. Got some fabulous news, guys. I'm absolutely over the moon. But I'm just going to do a few shout outs first to quite a long list of most recent subscribers, so please bear with me and listen out for your name if you're recent. If I don't read out your name and you have subscribed recently, just drop a hello in the comments or something, because I haven't received the notification then. So here we go. Jason Anderson, Brian Shaw, and then there's a Russian one which unfortunately I have no idea how to pronounce it. Okchaha Bayek. I do apologise. Shane Deeg, Dave L, Zach O'Sullivan, Damien Towers, Mark Hitchens, Graham Spragg, Tomac 1992-1, Ray Lamb, Mario Slipak, Ross Fisher, Toby Simpson, Graham Saunders, Brian Hinton, Renildo Alex. Just a second. How you doing?
The job number with you?
Yeah, 38704.
704.
Yeah.
38704.
Yeah, auction. Okay. Sorry about that. Renildo Alex and Mr. Irvianson. Fog. Wow. Let's try this one. Mr. Irvianson Vognmand Frentig Ning. Sorry. That was nowhere near. I do apologise again. So, one final shout out goes to Canadian Trucking Magazine, who have also subscribed to me today as well. Which leads me to my information, guys, why I'm over the moon. Because Dave McKenzie over in Canada runs Canadian Trucking Magazine, which is a really popular and well established magazine in Canada, and he's got a really big following. I'm always active in amongst his posts and watching his live videos because he's a really awesome guy, and he's doing a lot over there to promote the trucking industry and keep the industry alive and keep the camaraderie around, which is a little bit what I think's lacking over in the UK. But stuff like Truck Fest and things like that is really keeping the industry going as well, and just keep a sense of solidarity like there was many years ago when truckers were the king of the road and such. So not only has he subscribed to me today, but he's also shared my video of Truck Fest to his Facebook page, which really meant a lot. It's so cool that he both enjoyed the video and felt the need to share it to his page as well. So there's going to be many people hopefully watching that and enjoying my video. So it's going to help get my videos more popular and hopefully gain a few more Canadian subscribers, which are always welcome. And my ambition is to go over there. I've told you once and I've told you twice. So yeah, I'm really over the moon. But I'll get back to you in a bit because he's just going to come and grab me. Alright guys, well, turns out there's a tiny bit of confusion with the load. It was still down to be taken with another company, but spoke to the bosses and got it all as it should be now. So unfortunately we have to live load it now, like I was saying. It was down to be loaded already, but not to worry. It just means we're going to be a bit more delayed into going down there tonight. We're going to be going down to Aylsham, where we went last week, when he ended stopping in Newbury on the way down. So with any luck we can get a bit further down today, but we haven't got any packs on at all yet, so we'll have to just wait and see. Right, we're finally out of there and we're chugging down the M6 now towards the M1. I'm going to hopefully make Luton tonight, but we'll see. We've got it's like 2 stacks of the panels, and then across the top of the 2 there's some of the floor packs. So it's a bit of an interesting one. I've had to use plenty of straps across to get both the loads secure, obviously, and secure some of those banded packs. If it's not too dark later, I'll show you what I mean. Just want to quickly shout out Sam Skelton. He's been talking to me on Facebook today. He was at Truck Fest as well with the Jaeger brothers, helping out with their trucks and that over the weekend. So unfortunately I didn't see you, buddy. Right guys, we're all parked up for tonight. That is what I meant by looking like a bridge. Slightly unorthodox load. Would have been nice to have a few more packs underneath them, but never mind, it's safe and secure. I've just been through it and nothing's come loose at all. All the top pieces of wood are still in position. It's pretty cool. Had a WhatsApp message not long ago off my little brother, and saying congratulations on hitting 400 subs. Now that is another shock to the system, man. Unbelievable, guys. I'm really pleased to have hit 400 subs now, and the channel's growing so fast it's hard to believe. I want to thank Dave McKenzie again for sharing my Truck Fest video on Canadian Trucking Magazine. I'll pop a link to their Facebook page below. He's a really good a good Samaritan, man. He looks out for all the lorry drivers, and he puts out just general public notifications as well, giving everyone tips, telling people about roads, and just general advice, and keeping the Canadian trucking scene together. So yes, it's fantastic news. He's even tagged the ice road truckers in with the posts, so who knows, Todd and Lisa, you might be watching the video. That would be pretty amazing. So yes, I will see you all tomorrow. We have arrived in Luton tonight. So I'm going to go and find somewhere to go and get washed and cleaned up, and then come back and cook myself some tea. Don't know what's on the menu just yet though. So thank you all for watching today. Sorry there hasn't been too much happening really, just been houses, but you know, that's part of my trucking life and I'm glad you're part of it too. Catch you later guys.